Hello, it's time for another Boozang feature release. What we've done in this release is that we have completely revamped the management UI. So when you are going here and you hit the login button, you will see a completely new login screen. So don't be startled here. Another thing we've done is that we've also introduced a little bit clearer the light and dark mode, and we've also redone the colors both for light and for dark mode. Okay, so that's a little clearer. We also made it clearer that if you want to follow your system settings, you'll just do it here, and of course it will switch with your system settings, and the same thing will of course happen inside of the tool. Here also, we have this new panel, which is the UI settings panels, where you can also switch between dark and light mode. And we've also redone the light and dark mode for this view. So now the dark mode is much more beautiful. As you can see, you can also easily organize the application window versus your IDE window size. So let's say you're running automation on top of the application, the lab, you can now just simply kind of control which is taking what size. And then when you want to restore, you'll just hit this button. So you could, for instance, change the size here and just hit this button. You can also see that the upstream test menu has a new icon. It's a little easier to follow. It also looks a little bit different during the execution. And we've done a number of performance and general improvements. For instance, we now have a much more powerful way to do recording on top of hover. We can actually emulate the hover in the browser, which means that now you'll have a much more powerful hover function and also more stable recordings in general. I will update the documentation and the learning materials in the coming weeks, so stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed this release.